ancient civilizations of the Indus River Valley and the Indian subcontinent profoundly influenced the modern world. Scholars living in Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, cities established nearly 5,000 years ago, were responsible for many accomplishments in the arts, science, and mathematics. The number system we use today may have originated in this region, as well as the concepts of zero and infinity. For many years, historians credited ancient Egyptians and Greeks, as well as the Arabic people and the Moors in the Middle Ages, with providing the early building blocks for modern mathematical concepts. The Greeks' geometry and the Arabs' development of algebra, trigonometry, and the decimal system have been considered the earliest roots of modern math. But evidence has proved that the concepts of the decimal system, place value notation, and zero originated in Indus River Valley. The ancient civilizations of the Indus Valley were highly proficient in mathematics, and the creation of a decimal place value number system led to the development of other more complicated concepts in algebra, geometry, trigonometry, and number theory. Their earliest evidence of this mathematical proficiency was uncovered in the first half of the 20th century in the remains of the two urban centers at Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, which lie primarily in modern-day Pakistan. Dating back to approximately 2500 BC, the agricultural Harappan civilization developed the technology to fire mud bricks, which farmers used to build walls that controlled the annual river flooding. From a mathematical perspective, the most significant contribution of the Harappan culture was the development of a uniform system of weights and measures. These graduated cubical weights, each 10 times heavier than the one to its right, represent early evidence of a decimal system of numeration. This system would provide the template for the positional place value system that would form on the same soil many years later.
Taxila is a testament to Buddhism. The Buddha himself spent 40 years of his life traveling and teaching in this part of northern Pakistan, and many say that it is from here that modern Buddhism takes its roots. The Greeks came to Taxila under the banner of the conqueror Alexander the Great. They built Taxila's first city and called it Sirkap. The city was the first of its kind in South Asia, using the same building style that was found in the ancient Greek capital of Athens. Today, all that is left are innumerable rows of building foundations. Sirkap's history spans over about 1,000 years and has evolved and changed as different empires conquered and rebuilt it. There are places where it is possible to see the different layers of stone where Bactrian Greeks, the Scythians, and the Parthians laid their foundations. The great city was at one time home to the greatest university for law, history, and medicine on the subcontinent. And the ancient city's architectural design plan was so ahead of its time that it was copied and put to use when Islamabad was built 50 years ago. Buddhist religion finds its roots on the subcontinent, so it's not surprising that some of the best archaeological digs for Buddhism are in Pakistan. Taxila is one of the greatest. And the crowning achievement at Taxila is the Buddhist ruin site of Julian. Hundreds of Buddhist stone carvings can be found in this scenic hilltop monastery that was built 1,800 years ago.
Many more adventurers came to conquer this land of plenty, but none could match the glory and power of the great Mughals. They were great connoisseurs of art and music. The architecture and gardens left behind speak volumes of their skills and tastes. The remains of their splendor are scattered all over the country. Known as the cultural hub of Pakistan, Lahore hosts some of the most impressive Mughal and Victorian architecture. It's Pakistan in miniature, since all its colors, sights and sounds, history and culture represent the whole country. This Mughal city boasts of the elegant tilework of the Wazir Khan Mosque, and the glasswork shimmering in the Sheesh Mahal at Lahore Fort are the epitome of art.